Hello, all you summertime questers. We're live 9 p.m. What's it? Thursday night. I gave the members who paid the membership about an hour and a half heads up on the new video. Please don't comment on it after we do it publicly. Comment on it all you can. A very great video. Been very busy with my parents, so we got to do what we got to do. Hang in there, hit that notification bell, because this schedule of mine is Opry Muon, Lordy 40, holy Muon crazy in this hot summer. And with me from Canada is our queen of synopsis, Judy.
Hello, guys. It's so good to be here. As always, I have missed you terribly and missed you too, John. And I sure thank you for having the podcast tonight.
Yep, we got something new. And I didn't want to wait 5 days to show it, let the members that pay premium to see it first because of my schedule. I says, I'll give them an hour's heads up this time, but usually it's 5 days. You get a private viewing and then we post it publicly, but you got to excuse me, guys, because my schedule is so full. I got to do it when we got to do it. You know, Judy?
Right, exactly, John. And I think we all understand that your time with your parents is precious. And they need you right now.
Right. Okay, let's get our hellos in here. Hello,
okay.
Gloria. There's Ashley. There's Jan. There's Turfman. The Professor Daniel Spino. He's going to really make our heads spin this November. There's Gary. And Daryl. And Brenda, and the hook. Get that big hook ready, Kathy. The biggest hook you can make. Big, like stadium size. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Scott. Jeff M in the house. Hope everything's going according to plan with you. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Steve. Hanks. Hello, Henry. Oh, Maureen. I hope everybody can hear us. I hope everybody can see us. I know it's probably late for Sydney. Or I was having problems even downloading on YouTube, Judy, just to have it. They got something about the advertisers or something, and I had to download the film that's only the video 6.5 minutes long. I had to download it 3 times, Judy, 3 times.
John, they're changing things all the time, and it just makes it hard on everybody.
Okay, Stephen Hanks, you can hear me and hear Judy? Good. All righty. Of course, Judy, anybody can see this at any time. It's live now. If you want to participate, you got to be live to do that. And that's what I like to be live. I don't really like the next day or posting 2 days after. I like to catch you guys live. You know what I mean?
Right, John. And we enjoy it this way, too.
Yep. All right. Hashtag hat for a Quest hat after tonight. If you want a hat, let me know. A lot of people got hats, Judy, so we might redraw 15 times.
Right. Yeah, the last time we had quite a few, so.
Hello, Gary.
Get it in there, guys.
You know what I mean, Judy? There's so many people have hats. I want to have everybody have a hat if I can. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah, so we'll just keep giving them, John, and till everybody's got one.
Well, there's Tammy. And Becky Gilmore's in the house. Well, we got about 40 people in the house. I'm not live on Twitter or Facebook, guys. I download this program after, and they see a replay. You're seeing me live in the flesh. All right, let me give my thank yous out to my members, the YouTube membership that's been with me many years. I thank you guys for hanging with me all summer for season 12. Obviously, the filming that we see is going to be in November, obviously, Judy.
Right. Yes, John. I'm actually anxious about November, and I wasn't till this past week.
Yep. And I want to thank rejoining here. We got Tammy, the tracker, Sandra, David, Patricia, Sideways, David, Super, Becky, Wayne, Alina, Carol, Virginia, Gary, Rebecca, Barbara, Starlene, GFM, Sandollar, Ray, and Roxy. I thank you for your continued support year after year in the membership. People are leaving, but maybe when the season starts, they'll give us a little couple of pennies, Judy. I also want to thank Joanne and Hardaby. And as Judy's live on, thank you so much, Judy, for what you do for the channel and the podcast. I appreciate it 1,000%.
Thank you, John. Only wish I could do more for you right now.
Hello, Karen. Hello, Chris. And I want to thank Daniel because he's going to really scramble my brains again for another year. So, Daniel, you and Charlotte, scramble my brain good, and we'll have to find, what's the guy's name that I use? Robert? No, where am I going here?
Shoot. I can't remember.
The voice name.
John, it's been too long.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, we know who you mean, that English guy.
Yeah, the English guy, yeah. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Luann. I'll try to think of them when I run down this. And thank you to all my moderators, Tammy, Judy, Daniel, Starlene, Kathy, and Tanya from Portugal. Also, Jeff M., Gloria, and David B. on the YouTube side. I thank him so much. Our lifetime contributor, Chris Dona. Got to thank my main members. They're mostly from the Facebook group. We got close to about 70,000 members, a little less. We're live to only YouTube. YouTube does not take third-party things from StreamYard anymore. Would be, like I said, a delay repeat on Twitter, other platforms, which I'm on a little bit, Twitch, Rumble. We're pretty good on Discord. We're pretty good on this, Instagram. And we're very good on the Spotify, Judy, that I'll download this to Spotify members because they tell me, John, where's your podcast? Well, in the summertime, we do once a month. Good thing we got the Osprey Muyan, to give us this up-to-date information, you know. Hello, Hobby Soul. Hello, Walkers. Hello, Christopher. The Hard Radio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon. They're all waiting to listen for us, Judy.
Well, it's nice to know they miss us, John.
Yeah.
We'll be back, guys, come November.
Yep, November. Looks like November 2024 for the 12th season. And usually, would they start? Like the second week in November?
Right in there, John, yes.
And so I don't see any difference of them starting at a different month or week. You know what I mean? Because it looks like they got a lot of stuff to talk about, to spin our brains again, to go on the merry-go-round. Around and around we go, back with the caissons, back with the digging in the swamp. Round and around and around we go. Holy Muyan! This ride is wicked.
You got it, John. There's so much equipment there right now that if they don't find it, then I don't think they ever will.
I don't know what they're doing. You always think, well, this is the year they're really going to go through it. Hello, Eric. You know, they got a hurricane coming up. We had rain here for like 4 or 5 days. What was it, last week when I was at my parents' house? And it's just moved off the coast, and it's heading towards them again. So they always get one hurricane or two per year, and the same old thing. Drain the swamp again, hurricanes coming. It's like they're part of the show, these hurricanes, you know, guys?
Right. This one coming now, it looks like it's not going to be right on top of them, but they still will get some bad weather, I'm sure.
Raymond. Thank you, Hook. Raymond, we got to rehire Raymond in November. Hope his prices didn't go up.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
That's the one we were talking about, guys, because they thought we were talking about Clotsworthy.
Yeah.
But no, Raymond.
And Judy, it seems like we got to pay everybody but ourselves.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
You got to pay Raymond, got to do this, got to do that. What the heck is going on? Who's going to pay us? You know what I mean?
Right on.
Thank you, Franklin.
I guess our pay is just being with each other and all our Quest members.
Yep, in 12 years. Can you imagine that? Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Well, like I said, we're in for the ride. I mean, I think my own personal opinion, people get mad at me, that I think there's nothing there. We're looking for crumbs, maybe that something was there, but they haven't given me a straight directive of something solid that actually Templars were there, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. I agree with you on that.
And, I mean, they can write books all they want because the island does produce a lot of history, It produces a lot of books that people are thriving for more information, if that's possible. And
exactly. I think a lot of us enjoy the history. Daniel said, by the way, did I mention Raymond has hired an agent?
oh my God. Well, we're going to have to look for income, extra income. I'll have to find 3 jobs. There's Jan. Jan says a little statement here. I'm thinking this might be their last year. You know how many years I've been saying that to Jan? They're coming in with the big guns blasting. Yeah, but they always do this at the end of the season. I don't know if it's permit-wise, programming-wise, or how the station and the video guys, they always do this. They don't bring caissons in the beginning because they know where the parts are. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to say what they're doing right now, but they're sure going all out.
Right, and they know where they're going to dig. In the wintertime, they know where they're going to dig.
Right.
So why they always bring things at the end of August and September, October during hurricane season, when they could have did this in the beginning, sort of work a little bit backwards, and the editors and all that will sell us or trick us, but we'll know what's going on because of the drone. They can do things that are in the beginning, put it at the end and such. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. I agree. Yeah. Just seems strange to wait to do it all now.
Well, that's what doesn't it seem that every year, guys, that they not wait, but maybe permits, Judy. It's always at the end of the year. You think Laird would say, well, no, we want a permit to start these caissons in the beginning of the season to give us more time instead of running out of time. We can dig another hole, but we got to do season 13 because we ran out of time and winter is closing in.
Yep, that's usually what happens.
How many times I hear that? And winter is coming in. We don't have time. Holy Muyan! Unbelievable. But we're in for the ride, the long ride. I don't know what I'll do once the program stops, but we're digging in the same spots. Another spot on the swamp. They're digging more on the Nolan side. We got the video of that. So another target, maybe another Ark of the Covenant professional is pointing over there, but they'll save it to the end because what you're seeing tonight is what you're going to see at the end of season 12. Agreed?
Okay. Yes, good to know.
You know? And then we're going to go for a trip overseas, and then we're going to go to the war room. Then we're going to see Carmen. Then we're going to get some surface finds. Lordy 40.
How much? Daniel says it's treasure or bust this year. So, Daniel, what do you know we don't know?
Yeah, we've been saying that. I'd say for the last 5 years, I'm not preaching, but like you're saying, I don't think there's going to be another year. You know, it happened, I think, about 5 years ago, after 7 years of really not finding a real good connection, not thoughts, not theories, but a real good, solid connection. Hey, yeah, the Templars are here. Here's a Templar tomb. Here's a helmet or whatever. You know what I mean? Something solid.
Right.
I think the last 5 years, there's more people scratching their head and doubting if anything is there. We're wishing something's there, sure. Everybody's wishing they pull up something, some kind of relic or something. But, you know, after 12 years, guys, I don't know how they do it.
I don't know either, John. And I feel like you, if there was something there, and there probably was, it's not there now.
There's Gregory. I've always been convinced there's at least some treasure deep down. I would never bury anything 220 feet down in a bedrock. That's what throws me off. You know what I mean? If anything's buried that deep, it's made not to be found. That's my own personal opinion.
And you could very well be right.
Again, hashtag hat to win a Quest of Oak Island member hat. We'll do it at the end of the show. Alrighty. We got to get used to staying up to 9 o'clock.
Well, that's hard on us old folks, John.
Yeah. All right. So We're going to get right into the video, even though we're only 10 minutes in. I wanted to wait a little bit so more people come in. What do you think, Judy?
Yeah, I think any time's good, John.
And then we'll show it again at the end of the video, the end of the podcast for people that didn't see it live. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good, John. Do you think one of those caissons is going to be going down 10X?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. As you see things today, they're on the other part of the swamp across the road. The swamp is drained as usual. We're still looking for that metal anomaly that those people found. The big hit. We never know about that. Probably was nothing, junk, garbage in there. I have no idea. You know?
Right. Right.
But they
But
do.
it'd be nice to know.
Yeah, but they do make it exciting because they got us all hooked. Like Kathy has us. We're all hooked on this show, and I got to see something different. Really changed my mind. I really got to see something different. Not theories. I'm done with theories. You know, different spots in theories, different things hidden in poems and songs, and different things they find in the clouds that come down. No, I'm done.
Yep, I get you.
Like,
I think we're all getting there.
yeah, and I like Marty says, give me something in my hand. Put something in my hand. Let me feel it.
Right
Let me
on.
see it. We can't even figure out the flood tunnels yet. Hello, David. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I wish they would do 10X because they seem to be digging more towards 10X, closer and closer. But these caissons are not going to be close to 10X. So I don't know. They'll be digging up all PVC pipes, all where they dug before. But then, like people say, Barkhouse, well, we maybe missed it by this much. You'd have to dig up the whole place again. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. It would be nice to see the bottom of 10X, I have to admit.
Yeah, and Mercy Point, unbelievable. But they're not even near Mercy Point, as you'll see this video. So the people that came in, we're going to do the video. Yep, Gary, I got to post this here. You want to read it, Judy? Can you see it or no?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Hello, Lois.
Gary Rodbauer says they said last year already that it would be late summer until the caissons are available and brought in. I think they know exactly where they have to set them to hit pay dirt. Just wasn't televised.
I
Could
agree.
be very right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, very right. The last episode we saw, they had the little caissons as models on the map. Remember, Judy?
Right, yes. I do remember that. Daniel says, didn't Maxwell Smart say, missed it by this much?
Yep. Hello, Anthony.
I remember that, Daniel.
A house on the island just sold last week. The only house was for sale, David, was Dan Blankenship's house. Do you know how much it went for? I don't know. I've been out of it, guys. I'm sorry. I've been out of it, but I try to be as present as can, but this summer's been tough. I didn't know they sold Dan Blankenship's house.
It probably just sold, John. I know I saw at one point where they were asking $6 million, but it had gone down.
Right. Because I haven't been on to talk to David Blankenship at all. And he's not on that much anymore, but I haven't been on that much. So if you find out something, David, or whatever, post it, Judy or Daniel or something. If it's important and I'm not here, they'll post it. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, exactly, yeah. Kathy will see it and it'll get on.
Right. Kathy's our detective. She does all the people joining in and reading every profile. So 2.25 million. Oh, they took that's still pretty good for that house, Mama mia.
Wow.
You would think the brothers would buy it and just make it like a little historic thing. You know what I mean?
Right. I thought for sure they would.
Yes.
To keep it part of the island.
Yeah, yes, Tammy, his daughter was living there, correct. Imagine that garage sale.
Yeah, really, eh? Well,
Oh.
that was something.
I forgot this map to show you guys. I bought this map for 25 cents. And it really shows where the treasure is. You want to buy it back? You want to buy it back? It'll cost you $10 million.
Oh, Johnny, I wish we had one of those.
Yeah. Kathy is the quest investigator. You got that right, Daniel. All right. Let's get this video going. It's about a 6.5-minute video. I thank Osprey Muyan with his professionalism. And you guys let me know. In the beginning, it looked a little jumpy, Judy, and the voice and the background seemed a little jumpy. Then it sort of smooths out. My computer here in the studio is on the old side, so let it play out, let it smooth out. If it's real bad, let me know in chat, okay, guys?
Okay, gotcha.
All right, here we go. The first run of the video, then we'll play the video after the hat giveaway. Don't know, Christopher. We got to find out who bought it. It'll come out in the wash. Here we go, guys. Let me know. drone on top. There's drone. What do you think of that, guys? Let me hear you.
So much equipment.
Hello, Linda Shafto. Thanks for coming in. You're never late. Gary says it's awesome. Yep, actually, the big crane, the drop the hammer grab, you know, the grab inside the caissons, like we know what they do. David, who lives up there. You may get a hurricane this Sunday, Monday. I hope it passes so it doesn't screw up the season. I hear you, David. Seems like every year, you know.
Right. At least one every year.
Yep. We got to thank the professionalism of Osprey Mullion. I swear to God, he should be in production. It's not, it's very professionally done, even with the background music and the way he edits. I thank you again, Osprey Mullion, for being with us for another season. I think it gives more credence to what they're doing. I think it gives no takeaway from the show at all. I think it gets us more excited. That's my personal opinion. And people say, well, we don't want to know what's going on. But yet they take a picture every time a bicycle goes over the causeway. That doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. This has showed us a lot today. The fact that they're working right up at the top of the swamp really intrigues me.
Yep, Darlene says she sees season 13. Remember that number 13, Judy, that 13 number.
Right on, John. That could be it, too, you know. Those Templars.
Yep, David, he does a fantastic job. You know, you don't zoom in on the faces and hover and getting Mr. Barkhouse all crazy. But if the people support them type of people that are doing them videos, the more you snap on them, the more you look at him, the more he gets recognition, the more you join these other channels. I mean, that's totally up to you. But you're supporting them by watching them. You know what I mean, guys?
Right, exactly.
Or he ruins it for everybody else. I mean, we have permission from a landowner, and Mr. Tester knows what we're doing, and we're all over the water. We just have a good zoomie.
Right. Yeah, the other ones I've seen are just right down in there.
Yeah, we're not looking for clicks. We're not looking for being rock stars here. We're just a little show that I started, and I thought when you have about 700 people, we ended up with 70,000 people, and I think you guys deserve the best. And when I get this information, that's why we got that membership, and they pay to see these videos about 5 or 6 days before it goes public. But like I said, my situation right now is if I get something, I got to throw it up, or we don't see it for a while. But I wanted to just pump you guys up at the end of August, because nothing's going to be happening again until we get a drone video in September, the end of September. Can you imagine that? But if anything comes up that's critical and he goes out, that's why you got to hit that notification bell, because I might have said 9 o'clock tonight and something might have happened, and I would have told Judy or in the gang, and I couldn't be on, because it's the studio you got to set up, you got to download everything, I got to edit the photos. There's a lot of work involved, just not turning the lights on here. So I want you guys to understand that.
Yeah, and we thank you, John, for everything you do. Keep us together.
All right, let's go through the screenshots. Boom. Well, who's this guy? John Stemmer. Yeah, that's me. And Judy.
He's the man.
And Daniel and the rest of the gang. Tammy, hope she's doing okay. There's the harbor. Don't forget to support Tony Sampson and Salty Dog Tours, because there's no tours on the island again. So they got some kind of shop in town for souvenirs. But I'd rather have everything on the island myself, not going somewhere else to pick up a souvenir. You know what I mean? That's just me, though.
Right, exactly.
Nice picture. I don't know if you went in the morning, but it seems when it's foggy down in the bay down there, it seems like it's an AM video. What do you guys think? You know what I mean? It's not bright afternoon.
Right, I agree. Yeah, it does seem a little dreary.
But what do I know? The clouds are in the sky too there. You can see the clouds in the sky up on top.
Right.
But it's still crystal clear where the island is. And here they are filming with the boom truck. Some kind of rental truck they're unloading. A lot of action there. Tons of action there. A lot of cars. So they're right into it now, Judy.
Yes, they sure seem like it.
Yep. There's no doubt in my mind. But the only gripe I got is if they give us pictures of Marty and Rick again with gold glowing in their eyes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to think of what I'll do.
Just don't leave us, okay?
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, we're expecting gold. I mean, it's like a big tease for gold. You know what I mean? But the storyteller out in California, I wish I meet him, and just how he puts all this story together with all these edits. The guys do a fantastic job. They're just looking for gold. They're looking for the treasure. But the guy that puts the story together and steers us to the Templars and puts all that stuff at the end with the Ark of the Covenant to build it up. They're not going to end on a sad note. Well, we got another bucket of mud. Oh, well, we got another axe handle or something. No, they're going to start pumping you at the end, if you get used to it, guys, with treasure words, gold words. Nolan's Cross is giving directions. You'll see it towards the end. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, every year, John. Almost every year we end up with the Templars at the end of the season.
Because that's what draws people in. The relics, of course. The relics, the Ark of the Covenant. And who wouldn't it draw in? They got to keep on drawing in new people.
Exactly. Until their numbers start going down, I think they'll keep doing it.
Yep, there's Tony's boat. And I guess I don't know if he drives near the money pit, but you got the boat and you're just looking at a bunch of trees. No, Tony, drive around the money pit. They're out the other side. I guess he drives to the swamp, but he's part of the team too, so I don't blame him that they have all people with telescopic lenses photoing the money pit area, Judy?
Right, exactly. And he should be able to show the people on his boat whatever he wants to, I think.
Well, I think they show them the money pit. I never asked them this. They show them the money pit, but don't allow any pictures.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
right.
how can you go on a boat trip like this here and not see the money pit in its action?
Exactly.
It is lower, you know, they show the money pit, but on the low side, you know what I mean? You can't see over the hill. And there we are. I think it's lot 5, not sure. Digging up some holes. We'll find out why they're in there.
Sure looks like lot 5, John, to me.
Yeah. I was looking for the big circle. That's huge by now, but I don't know if it's behind the trees. Of course, all the trees are greened up, so you can't see anything.
Right. There's a lot of stones there, so it's got to be right in there.
Yeah, I'm looking off to the right side high. I do see some kind of square boulders there.
Right.
Yup, Daniel, the television number, the numbers of viewers do the whole show. Sure, that's how the advertisers pay and everything. If I owned a company, you think I'm going to pay $1 million for 13 people to watch me? No, you got 3 million watching you. You pay a good price for that. And if you're the top cable show, you pay top price. So they know what they're doing, Daniel. Here's Osprey Mulan going down the side of the island. And this was very interesting. They must have got some kind of direction on the other part of the swamp. You know, there's no Fred Nolan's cottage there.
Right.
So they must
where they're digging there, I'm wondering, would it be near where they thought there was a dam at the top of the swamp?
No, that's way ahead.
Okay.
They're right in the middle. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll
yeah.
see. I'll show you.
I don't know what they're going after there.
You see, it's right in the middle there. The back of them's
Right.
got water, but the front of them is dry. I don't know if they got just separate springs, because how can you drain one end and the other end is still full? You know what I mean?
Right. True.
But we never heard about any of this area except for the dammed up part. I'd say about 100 feet ahead of the digger. You know what I mean? Heading towards the bay, the ocean.
Right. Okay. Well, it'll be interesting to find out what they're digging for there.
Yep, and that's all of season 12. I mean, we're going to lead up to, you know, why they're digging there, what they found there, what did they present to have a dig there. So we'll find all that out during the season, you know.
Right on.
Yep.
They got us.
Yep, Daniel, right next to Tom Nolan's house. We haven't dug there ever.
No, not to my memory. They sure haven't.
No, just towards the road, they found some like fence posts. Remember that?
Right. Yes.
And then they dug at the other end to look for the wooden structure with that guy from Germany that had the 3D scanner there and his team there for a week. And that's as far as I remember. I was trying to remember if they dug in this area before, and I just couldn't come up with one.
I certainly don't remember them digging right at this spot.
Me neither.
Anybody else got an answer to that out there?
Well, like I said, we'll find out. I put my little picture in there too, because if people copy me, I know if the square picture is blank, and I know who's trying to do it. You know what I mean? If my picture wasn't in there, I can't find out.
Good. Then leave it there.
Daniel says, I don't think so. Yeah, the dam was closer to the beach. Right, David. Right. They found a piece of wood with oil on it. Remember, Judy?
Yes, I do remember that.
But as far as after that, we disappeared, right?
Yes, it did. Yeah, they never brought it back.
And there's the regular swamp, all with moss there. It's been hot all summer here. I don't know about you guys, but right up to now, like last year, it went from putting the air conditioner on in the window, and then 2 days later, the furnace came on. That was our fall.
Right. Yeah, that's what ours has been like too, John.
No more, enjoy the cooler days of fall. I just turn right to, okay, you got to put the furnace on. Lots of caissons.
They look bigger than any that they've had in the past.
Well, last
At
time,
least they do
yeah,
to me.
last time they talked to Vanessa, she was making a custom 14-foot wide caisson, but those look like 8 foot, maybe 8 foot, 10 foot. That's about it.
Okay.
That's what I'm going by. You go by a truck that drives by, or a truck is what, about 7 feet wide, 5 feet high, maybe.
Right.
Henry says 6-foot caissons. Who the heck knows? You know what I mean? That looks bigger than 6 foot. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, it does.
Look at the roller to the right. Look at the guy that's standing in front of the track. So it could be 6, 7, but it's deception as you film in and video in. It's a lot of deception on height and depth. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, it does. It really throws you off. Until we actually see it on the show, it's hard to figure it out.
Yep, and David says it feels, yeah, the humidity. Oh my God. Yep. It's brutal. Yep, Tammy, logistics, how they got to get things off another job and get it there. And that's what they said in the last episode, that logistically wise, they probably can't get the caissons to the end of the summer. But that seems like all the time. I'm just saying it seems coincidental that it seems all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you see up on top, there's a short bed, a Chevy truck, and the caisson's right next to it. And that bed is 6.5 feet wide. So it might be 6.5 feet wide. You see that gray truck way up on top on the right?
Yes.
That's a short bed.
Okay.
That's not an 8-foot bed on that truck. That's a 6-foot bed.
Okay.
So that gives you a pretty good idea. I think Henry was right. See what I'm saying?
Yes. Gotcha.
And I'm looking on top of what those big metal plates are with 4 holes in it with a groove in the middle. Know what I think that is?
I would like to know.
When they drill the caisson in now, they put them big, heavy steel plates around the caisson because it's grooved in the middle, like a gasket, so they can stand on 4 inches of steel instead of dirt.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be interesting.
You know what I'm saying? You see those flat pieces way up on top of the picture?
Yes.
They got 4 holes on the bottom, 2 holes on the bottom, 2 holes on top. So that's how they lift the plates with the crane. They put the chains on there. And that groove on one is where the caisson goes in like a hole. So they can stand on it so the land don't cave in on them. What do you think of that, guys?
Okay.
That's
pretty cool.
Is it for 10X? Linda, I don't think so. I think this is all for going for the Aladdin's Cave or a new spot where the gold signature came in. And they also destroyed the whole Women's Memorial, and they might stick one there. I don't know about the gold signature coming from there. You know, Judy?
Right. It's hard to tell what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I know this summer at one point I saw a picture and the top was off of 10X.
Right.
I was really hoping maybe they do something there, but it doesn't look like it.
No. There's a better picture of those plates on top there. You see them? I can't think of nothing else with those. Why would they be grooves in the middle if it's not just a template to put a caisson in the middle like a bullseye? You know what I mean, Judy?
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, John.
So it makes sense that that's real unstable ground that, with all the billion holes in it. That's what it looks like.
Well, it's going to be interesting to find out. Trouble is, we'll have to wait till half the season's done.
More,
just
yeah.
to get there.
And there's where it says the hub and rock, so they must be the same company, but the company in Canada, whatever Vanessa's doing, you know what I mean? A hub and rock.
Right. Okay.
You think there's 12 caissons there, Daniel? What were they? 30 feet apiece? I don't know. I can't remember specifics, but there's the grabber. So you know what's coming. I was looking for X's near the garden shaft. The garden shaft, you can't even see it. It's just buried full of equipment. But I was looking for where they dug behind the garden shaft for an X or anything, Judy, to see, but no.
No, I don't see anything. Now, Daniel thinks maybe they will be going down the garden shaft by what he says here. Linda asked if it was 10X, and Daniel said Linda garden shaft.
Well, how can he go down the garden shaft if it's wood 4x8 square, a 6-foot round caisson can't go down a 4x6 square shaft?
True. True.
But what do I know? You know what I mean? Because they got water problems there. Like Daniel says, maybe they want to go down a couple of feet and just put caissons right in there and dive it, you know?
Right. Yeah, that could be.
Unbelievable. No Duma. When I thought they were going to say, yeah, we're going to mine to the spot now. No more caissons. Remember that, guys?
Yes, I remember that. I thought those days are done.
Too much flooding, too much water, Judy.
Yes, exactly.
But they got to know what they're doing again because they did pre-drilling. If something come up on the drill bit, that's what's going to determine where they're going. You know what I mean? Not books and not theories, but actual evidence on the drill bit.
True. Yes.
So that's what we got, guys, from today. I want to thank Osprey Muyan. There I am. Did I scare you? All right, let me see. Hashtag hat to win a Quest hat. If you won one, let us know. If I remember if you won one, we'll redraw and I'll mail it out to you. Please, Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com. You got to be present to win. You got to claim within 5 days. And Henry Santiago is not eligible. He's here. He's a supporter, but he's not eligible. He did win one, but didn't contact me, whatever, language or whatever, but he's not eligible to win it. Okay, guys, that's how I roll.
Daniel does say, Marty, in the season final, that they were going to explore the area around the garden shaft with the gold signatures.
All right, so maybe a caisson down there, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is, the professor. All right, let me see how many people. We got 9 entries. You got 1 out of 9 entry. 1 out of 9 chance to win a hat. So that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at
all. For people that haven't won one. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Giveaway. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Last chance to put hashtag hat if you not want a hat yet. At the count of 3, I will hit the draw button. Put your address in there. Yep. And if you're international, I need your phone number. If you're USA, message me on Facebook or go to our email at Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pete Briggs is the winner. Pete Briggs. Congratulations, Pete Briggs. You got a Quest of Oak Island baseball cap coming. Let me see what he says.
He's here. I'm sure I saw him.
Yeah, I saw him myself, yeah. I hope you didn't leave.
Hope not either.
Well, I hope people see that now, Judy, when I post it, that, you got to be present and you got to have 5 days limit. If you don't do it 5 days limit, we draw again. There he is. Pete Briggs, thanks. Yep, get a hold of me. I can mail it out tomorrow morning. I won't be around for the weekend.
Hey, Pete, don't forget, we want a picture.
Yep, Pete, send us a picture. I won't be around this weekend, so if you can get it to me tonight, your address, and if your international phone number, because stamps.com won't mail me anything out of here without a phone number internationally, I can put it on the mailbox tomorrow morning when I leave, because I won't be back till Monday. All right. All right. Now, it's been on it for an hour. We're doing good so far. Thank you, Pete.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to show the video one more time. And then we're going to say my goodbyes. Judy will say her goodbyes. As far as I know, we won't be on till, again, the 3rd week of September, or maybe sooner if something comes up. So hit that notification bell, watch the Facebook page, watch the Twitter page, but mostly on the Facebook page, they get the first grab, and then Twitter. Okay? So let's watch this video one more time, Judy. And
sounds good.
We'll come back on, and we'll say our goodbyes.
All righty.
I hope you guys liked the podcast tonight. Thought it was very interesting and pumped me right up. Again, let me know if it's visually okay and music okay. It's like starting all over, Judy.
Okay, John.
Okay, everybody, that was a replay for the people coming in late. I'll post it separately out of the podcast when I got time, so you can just see that 6-minute video instead of zooming back and zooming forward. Judy, if you want to say your goodbyes, then I'll say my goodbyes, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So thank you, Osprey Muon. First of all, great video that gave us a lot to think about. And thank you to each and every one of you that joined us tonight on such short notice and for taking part in chat. That always makes the evening better. Please continue to keep John and his parents in your thoughts. They need us. John said it gave him a lift tonight, and that makes my day for sure. So in the meantime, see you in September, and I want you all to stay safe, please. You are in my heart, all of you. And John, thank you for tonight.
Okay, no problem, Judy. I'll be talking to you in the game.
All right, yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. Like I said, you get that notification buzzard because I don't know when I'm going to be on. We try to be on the third week of the month. And, of course, when the show starts, it's all crazy on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I want to thank you for coming in tonight. But remember, what do I always tell you guys? Always go forward. You may get set back in your life, but just believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, no matter how old you are. For tomorrows are never given. Never with this crazy world we live in. We need a ton of prayers right now. So as my friend Jan says, you keep smiling. And as Judy says, you stay safe as much as you can. You stay strong and stay positive. Get that negativity out of there. Stay positive as much as you can. If you can't, there's people to help you. Thank you for joining me and Judy tonight on a short notice, but you can watch the video at any time. We'll see you at the end of September, the third week, if not sooner, if something comes up. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Please support, thumbs up, whatever you can do. I thank you so much. You guys take care, be good, and bye-bye.